Can you imagine if you could regrow limbs? Oh, I would cut my off after every hard sesh. You know what I mean? Just after a real hard sesh, I'd be like, that one's used up. Grow a new one. That shit's hot, yo. You tell a girl, baby, I grew a fresh just for you. Come on. That's hot. That's hot. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Neff News, the dumbest news show on the internet. We find only the worst stories. All right, we're going to start with animals and nature. By the way, I haven't seen any of these news stories before. I'm reacting to them for the first time. This is our first story. Baby raccoon rescued.
Owner in Massachusetts found an uninvited visitor on their porch when they checked their front door after a rainstorm. It was a tiny baby raccoon. Soaked and shivering and standing up on 2 feet, looking
Why is he doing that?
like he'd had quite a rough night. The homeowner suspected he'd been there through the night, which is
Oh my God. I would fold. Chat, would you fold? I would fucking fold. That's a pet for the rest of my life. I would fold like a cheap chair.
far too long for a baby raccoon to be alone, especially in cold, wet conditions. He called for help, and an animal control officer named Sarah arrived and searched the area for any signs of a mother, but it was clear that this baby had sadly been orphaned. After wrapping him in a towel and placing him in a crate, she called the Leiden Center for Wildlife Rehabilitation. And although they were already technically at capacity, they immediately agreed to take him in, and they've now
You could not pry this thing from my fucking cold, dead arms. He gave this away? Are you nuts? I would die for this animal.
named him Bub. At just around 2 months old, Bub wouldn't have survived much longer on his own. But luckily, he was rescued in time. And despite being hypothermic, he was otherwise healthy, and he just needed food.
They will fuck you up. I'm 190 pounds of American buck steak, okay? No, I will not get fucked up by a raccoon. With peace and love.
Warmth and care. Bub is now recovering well at the rehabilitation center, and he'll be there until he's old enough and strong enough to be returned to the wild. I'm Jen, and I post something positive every day. A homeowner in Massachusetts.
That is amazing.
This video is not playing in reverse.
Oh.
Watch again.
He's going backwards.
Why is he going
backwards? I was like
Why is he going backwards?
honestly shocked.
It's called moonwalking.
What?
I had to watch it a couple of times to make sure that it was in fact what I thought I was seeing. I have certainly seen killer whales swim backwards in the wild. And again, when you see it in person,
How?
you have to sort of make sure that
How?
you're actually processing what you're observing correctly.
Only specific killer whales are known to do this.
Wait, how?
It did appear from the video that it was a transient or big killer whale, the birds flocking.
Can you walk backwards? Motherfucker, I'm not propelling myself through water. What the fuck are we talking? Can you walk backwards? Bro, it's a tail that goes up and down and creates propulsion this way. Is he finning it?
In the frame, very classic of what you see at sea after a kill has been made. It doesn't look awkward at all. In fact, it looks like they just flip to reverse and are backing up. It's really an interesting behavior. It's very cool that they got it on a video.
It's unusual to see, but does occur. And a North Vancouver woman witnessed it.
Like, oh, it's definitely not AI. Like, it did actually happen. So 100% real video. Just kind of a rare behavior, I guess.
Her parents were visiting from Ontario.
So he's using his pectoral fins to go backwards.
Wanted to show off the West Coast. And thanks to a local community Facebook group, she knew where to go.
It was so great, especially just like my whole family and all of us are just so into nature and wildlife. So sharing that with her was just like the cherry on top of the visit to the West Coast.
Alana Kelly, North Shore News, West Vancouver.
He's going
does not compute. Yeah, I just didn't know. Like, I knew that they could probably like slowly push back. I didn't know that they could get some steam cooked up with those little pec fins. That's new knowledge to me. I'm going to be honest. Researchers say axolotls can hold the key to growing new limbs.
Axelottals have become the darling of salamanders because of that very cute face. They are so darn cute, but they also have this incredible ability to regrow entire limbs. Dr. Malika is here now. Doctor, this mighty salamander may actually hold the key to regenerative limbs in humans.
I know, they're so cute. They don't even look real. But, you know, scientists are actually trying to uncover the secret behind the axolotls' limb-growing superpower, starting with questions such as, how does it know which body part to regenerate and whether to just grow a hand or a whole arm? Well, a team at Northeastern has found that a molecule called retinoic acid, which is in greater concentrations in the shoulders than the hands of axolotls, acts as a signal to tell regenerative cells what to grow back and how much. But retinoic acid is not unique to axolotls. Humans have it too, mostly through our diet. And if scientists could figure out how to make cells in the human body respond the same way...
Holy shit, dude. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? If you could regrow limbs? Oh, I would cut my dick off after every hard fuck sesh. You know what I mean? Just after a real hard fuck sesh, I'd be like, that one's used up. Grow a new one. That shit's hot, yo. You tell a girl, baby, I grew a fresh dick just for you. Come on. That's hot. That's hot. I grew a fresh dick just for you? Sheesh. Girl, you so fine, I want to fuck you with a new dick. I got that new dick smell. Come on. No one else? Just me? I think I'm neurodivergent.
As cells...
my brain might be rotted. Come on. There's got to be one lady in here who's with that shit. Baby, you so fine. I grew fresh dick. But the pain, honestly, I'll be real. Who cares? Just ice that shit. The blood, good point. Good point. You might bleed to death. 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 Damn, some fresh balls, though? Some fresh balls? You know what I mean? That tight sack. Florida backyard bear.
Wildlife officials had to trap and relocate an alligator. No, wait, it was a bear that took a dip in someone's hot tub and took a nap. Have you heard of a bear in Florida?
No, that was the first thing I said in our morning meeting. I said, oh, Alaska or Colorado? No, Florida. The animals' antics, they were captured on camera, of course. We got a phone these days, or an outdoor camera. Melanie Hernandez-Lopez spoke with neighbors who say the bear clearly, it meant no harm.
Residents in the multi-million-dollar Punta Gorda Island.
God damn, that's a nice house. What the fuck? And he's watching Nick Saban?
Yeah, wow, that's for a cool.
When is this clip from? Wait, that's Alabama. Is he watching a replay of Alabama versus Clemson or Texas? I think it's Alabama, Texas. What the fuck?
$1 Punta Gorda Isles community woke up Sunday to find...
You have brain damage, Will? Yeah, okay. They might have football. Okay, all right.
An uninvited guest with fur, claws, and a taste for luxury.
He's enjoying the suburban life.
You guys ever seen a bear in this neighborhood?
No, never.
No.
And I've been here about 18 years.
Landscapers spotted the bear running through a backyard on Jamaica Way, calling 911. Officers knocked on the homeowner's door to warn him that a bear
That was a rich laugh. Let me hear his laugh.
luxury.
He's enjoying the suburban life.
That is okay. Listen, I see white people in quotes a lot, and I disagree with those takes a lot. This is white people shit right here. That is the whitest laugh I've ever heard in my entire fucking life.
Suburban life.
You guys ever seen a bear in this neighborhood?
No, never.
No.
And I've been here about 18 years.
Landscapers spotted the bear running through a backyard on Jamaica Way, calling 911. Officers knocked on the homeowner's door to warn him that a bear was in his yard. At first, he thought that they were joking, and then he saw this, a bear taking a bath in his hot tub.
He just took off the pillows of the couch and was getting ready to take a nap.
That nap lasted nearly 6 hours right under his lanai.
Well, guess what? Bub's got a brother. Bub's got a brother. If a bear dips in my hot tub and plays with my pillows, I'm adopting it. I'm keeping it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, listen, when it rips my dick off, I'll just use axolotl technology to grow a new one, okay? Maybe the future of pets is going to expand when I can regrow the limbs that my pet bear rips off. You guys are the boomers. You guys need to keep up with the times. I'm living in the future where I got a pet raccoon, pet bear, and they routinely rip my limbs off, and I'm fine with it. Climbing gas.
Mount Everest in less than a week. One of the fastest ascents in a place where every breath is borrowed. The remarkable feat accomplished by 4 British climbers just this month, now sparking a fierce debate. At the center of it all, their secret weapon.
Galaxy gas.
Xenon gas.
What?
This is maybe one step to improve this situation and to make climbing high-altitude mountains safer.
Lucas Furtenbach, who organized the
Lucas Furtenbach? Dude, get him with Boofy LaChouf and you have a bluegrass band that will absolutely tear up a local library.
Climb says the gas helps people get used to the higher altitudes quickly. He says it was administered to the 4 climbers in Germany as part of an intense training regimen weeks before they left for Nepal, effectively replacing the weeks climbers would typically spend getting used to the high altitudes by staying at Everest Base Camp. Critics say that the time spent preparing outside of Nepal could harm local tourism, according to Jonathan Wolf of the New York Times.
The government of Nepal has said that if people spend less time on the mountain, it's going to affect not only their tourism industry, but also the livelihoods of the Sherpas who rely on guiding people up the mountains.
Furtenbach says his expedition still uses
the name
Sherpas, locals who guide climbers to the summit, often carrying their heaviest equipment. But the president of the Nepal Mountaineering Association saying in part climbing in just 4 or 5 days goes against traditional values and norms that we Sherpas have always held. Increasingly, Sherpas have warned of the overcrowding of the world's highest peak. Since it was conquered
that is crazy.
Back in 1953, more than 7,000 people have made the dangerous journey to the summit. By some estimates, more than 800 in 2024 alone. Sometimes leaving more than their footprint along the way. Everest now littered with frozen garbage.
That's
up
so
to 50
sad.
tons at the highest camp, according to some Sherpas. Furtenbach says xenon gas could help cut down on that waste.
If people spend 1 week there compared to 8 weeks, it is a 75% reduction of human waste.
Whether the gas...
I got an idea. Hear me out. Hear me out. We got that many people up there, right? Okay. Bunch of rich folk. They want to walk to the top. Hear me? Got me? Okay. Let's just build a fucking path. Right? And you pay a toll to do whatever stupid rich person shit you got to do. And we give that to the people in Nepal, right? If you want to scale Everest, you got to pay a 50 grand toll right at the beginning. And then they distribute that to the people in Nepal. And you can just walk on a fucking carpeted path all the way up to the top of Everest. You do have to pay? Oh, well, let's make it more then. Let's quadruple it. $250,000. You want to do your stupid rich person fucking dick measuring contest. $250,000. Make it a long afternoon. Walk to the top. Don't leave any garbage. Take your photo. Get the fuck out. You know what I mean? It's already like $200,000. Okay, I'm sorry I don't know the cost of Everest. You guys hear what I'm saying? Make an exorbitantly expensive toll. Put a fucking carpeted path on there with handrails. Get the rich people in and fucking out. Make them pay. Give it to Nepal. Open up some really great schools.
Really helps climbers get used to lower oxygen at higher altitudes is also still up for debate.
Some research has shown that xenon can actually quickly acclimatize people to to high altitude.
Hey, I got an idea. Stop climbing mountains. What? What did I just do? I just solved your fucking problem. You don't need to huff xenon gas. You don't gotta leave trash everywhere. Just stop doing this dumb shit. They already did it. They already did it. It's already been done.
But a lot of experts say, or other experts say that...
What the fuck? Did you guys see that? I think there was a woman just skiing down Everest. That's awesome.
The benefits kind of are negligible, if there even are any benefits.
But the question for those choosing this journey is whether the summit's glory is diminished when shortcuts.
Oh, shut the fuck up. When shortcuts? The first people who scaled Everest did it with fucking leather pointy shoes and a shovel. Whoa! What are we talking about?
Are taken.
They have someone else carrying all their shit already.
Some see it as cheating.
I think that some people say it's missing the point, and I think that, yeah, probably some people would say use of this gas is cheating, yeah.
And Camila Bernal joins us now from LA. I mean, Camila, xenon is a term that's probably new for a lot of us. It seems like...
Not me. Girl of the 21st century, idiot. Cetus lapidus. Am I right, Hoss?
Like it's well known among climbers. Should we expect to see more trips to Mount Everest summit using this gas in the future?
Yeah, this guide says that next year he's going to offer these 2-week trips. So imagine door to door, you leave your house, you climb Mount Everest and get back within 2 weeks. It's incredible, but keep in mind there is not a lot of research to back the fact that this gas actually works. And there are some experts that say that if you get this gas administered incorrectly, it could be dangerous. It could even be deadly. So you have to have the money. You have to be willing to take the risk. But the fact that
you gotta be dumb.
Climbers made it up in just a week is incredible, and it shows just what can be done and what the future of all of this looks like.
Nah, dude, I'm gonna be real. You know what Everest is?
NBC's
Everest is just another fucking Burning Man, man. Peace and love, peace and love. Burning Man used to be fucking rad. When it was people who actually gave a shit about the burn and being fucking counterculture and getting out there in the desert and disconnecting a community of people that cared about the event, and then rich fucking assholes found it and they ruined it, right? For every one person who cares about climbing, who it's been their lifelong goal, who has been a fucking lifer, there is now 10 fucking tech bros who picked up the hobby a week ago and were like, you know what, dude, I'm going to climb Everest. I'm going to put it on my fucking Tinder profile and catch a lot of puss. Robot a wandering.
Turning now to a strange sight on the streets of...
Don't let him wander through Philly or else this motherfucker is cooked. This motherfucker is cooked if you let him in Philly.
Streets of Austin. Maybe you spotted this today on social media or in person. A robot wearing a cowboy hat, walking alone on South Congress. We reached out to APD and the city to see if they knew anything about this, but it's still unclear tonight who the robot belongs to and why it was out there walking all by itself. If any of you at home know, let us know. Give us a call or just email us at news@kview.com.
I'm sorry, this is so obligatory. This is so obligatory. I'm sorry. This is, I think about this poor fucker once a year, bro. Hitchbot. Dude, at a simple time before COVID, before we were worried that robots were going to replace us, there was Hitchbot, this beautiful robot that was hitchhiking his way across country.
Finally tonight in the city where the American experiment began, a Canadian experiment has come to an end.
Hello, I am Hitchbot.
Look at his little fucking shoes! Look at his little fucking shoes!
Hitchbot, a hitchhiking robot from Port Credit, Ontario.
The idea was to see how people would interact with a talking, solar-powered robot as it hitched across America
So
on its
cute.
own, tracked by a GPS.
Wow.
The brainchild of Canadian researchers, it had
Little tube
successfully
legs.
thumbed rides across Canada,
Little tube
Germany,
legs.
and the Netherlands.
Wow, wow, look at his, look, he's got a lay on. He's loving his life. How did he do in Philadelphia?
And on July 17th,
Oh,
Hitchbot
no.
set out from Boston, bound for San Francisco, with a
no.
bucket list of sights to see.
I need your help crossing all of the items off my list.
As chronicled on social media, it caught a Red Sox game
Wow.
and visited Times Square
Wow.
through the kindness of strangers who became friends. But late last week, Hitchbot hitched its last ride.
Hitchbot, do you need a seatbelt?
Yes.
On Saturday.
No, God! It's fine. No, dude. The way that they left him. It's. It's like a Law and Order CSI photo. Holy shit. Fucking detective pulls up. Jesus Christ. Have you ever seen anything like this? They ripped his fucking arms off and they beat him to death. Hitchbot, no! He made his way across half the world. He was in fucking Philly for 10 minutes and they ripped his arms off and beat him to death. Hey, yo, what the fuck is this John over here? What's this stupid ass robot? Fucking just starts beating him, just hammering his ass, dude. Hammering his ass, bro.
Saturday, the robot was found in Philadelphia,
Oh,
the city of brotherly love, resting in pieces. Late today, video surfaced of the attack, but the robot's creator.
There's no way, bro! It's the most quintessential fucking Philly guy ever! Shorts down to his fucking ankles, backward fitted hat, 2 sizes too large. White dude, mind you. Phillies jersey, and he just hammers it to death.
Today, video surfaced of the attack, but the robot's creators are not out for revenge.
I'm sure it could have happened anywhere.
Oh,
It hasn't- We don't really think it has anything to do with Philadelphia.
You're wrong! Oh, you fucking science nerds! What are you talking about? Of course it does! Oh my God.
And in a final tweet, Hitchbot said, "My love for humans will never fade."
Dude, imagine being, imagine seeing this thing and just being like, why the fuck are you looking at me like that? Beating it to death. I'm sorry, Hitchbot. Hitchbot is the funniest story of all time. It's the funniest story of all time. I'm sorry. He made his way across fucking half the world. Half the world, they took him to baseball games. He was in Philly for 10 minutes. He got fucking, his arms ripped off and he was beat to death. Oh my God.